Inside these boxes is supposedly a brand new pair of City Series Congas from Latin Percussion in this vintage Sunburst finish. And in this video, I'm going to be unboxing, testing, and reviewing these drums to guide you through every detail of my experience with the product. So by the end of this video, you should have a pretty good idea if this is something that you want to purchase, or if you're just watching for fun, stay tuned, because who doesn't like a good unboxing video? Now, one thing I want to mention before we start opening this is that these drums were ordered off of Amazon, so the delivery is not 100% reliable, but I'm still expecting a decent product inside that's not broken, that's not used, because if this is broken or used, or I don't like it, then returning this is going to be a really big problem. So I'm hoping that nothing is damaged and nothing is used. Now, one final thing that I want to clarify that's very important is that I have not yet opened these. So this just arrived yesterday. I have not opened this, so you will be seeing my experience with opening this for the very first time. I have not opened this box yet. I don't know what's inside. There might be nothing inside, and that's just going to be a fail, but guys, let's open this up finally. But as you see here, these look pretty nicely packaged. So we've got this knife here, and unfortunately I just realized that I'm not gonna be able to make you guys a cool montage of me like opening up all the zippers because I literally can't film with one hand. So, and the phone is very shaky. So alright guys, so we got both the boxes right here. I'm pretty sure this is the right way they should be facing. And I'm going to now open each one of these individually. Hopefully you guys will see everything. I'm expecting there to be foam here, so okay guys. I'm scared to open this. Let's just open them at the same time. I'll let you guys get the first look. I'm gonna close my eyes. These were packaged, it seems like they were packaged really well, but... And I see a drum. Looks like it is not packaged very well. Guys, we have a problem. We have a very big problem here. The head... The head is not the right head. I don't even know how to open this. How do I take this out of the box? It's like this is the first thing you want to take out of the box. I think this may have been a fail, guys. We got the first drum right here. At least we're in the right. No, I think. Yo, no, this is the right head. Nice, guys. This is actually looking good. So this is all of the packaging that was in there. So no foam, no nothing. I have no idea how these were delivered without damages, but I don't know if there are damages yet. Oh, and we get a key. Nice. So I got a key with my bongo set as well. I think it's the same one. So if you haven't seen the bongo unboxing, I will leave a link to that in the description because you guys might want to check it out. And looks like in here, we've got the stand. This, if you're wondering what the packaging looks like, this is just how the inside of the box looks like. Looks like the bottom of the Conga was just like sitting in that hole, and then it was just sitting in the box. Like no foam. I'm kind of surprised that there's no foam. Bro, I can't open this. I'm just gonna rip it. What is this, bro? Smells so bad. Yo! Throw that away real quick. Let's take out the drum for the great reveal. Here it is. Yes, guys, this is the right head. I'm actually happy with this. So far, I'm not really getting any slap sound, but tuning may have come loose during shipping, or they may have just intentionally made this tuning loose so that maybe like if you make them, okay, there's something in here. There's definitely something in here. What is this? All right, guys, so this is everything I received right here. We got the low drum, we got the high drum. This is, I believe this is a 10-inch, this is an 11-inch. We have a stand. Packaging was pretty good. I mean, nothing fancy, no foam, but just looking at these drums around here, they do seem pretty good. I don't see any scratches, any damages. This head, if you look closely, this head has some sort of marks of like, kind of like these round scrapes on it. I don't know if this is how they make them. I don't know. I don't think this is a used head. I don't think this is broken. And we've also got the key. And here's the stand. As came with my electronic drum set, a lot of these metal parts tend to get scratched up during shipping. This one's looking pretty good. I'm going to set them up now. So yeah, let's go.
A few moments later.
So now that we've got both drums out of the box, we can begin talking about some of the more specific details. So let's get into the specs. These drums are worth around $400, and believe it or not, that is still very budget friendly for a pair of congas. This specific pair is actually one of the cheapest ones out there, but it's from a reputable brand, and I'm still expecting good sound from this. Now these shells right here are, let's actually go over here, look at this tag where it states some of the specs that come with its congas. So first thing it says is, I don't know the first word, Siam Oak shells, probably a type of oak. Siam Oak shells available in multiple colors. Like I said in the beginning of the video, this is the vintage Sunburst. These also come in 2 different colors. And next thing it says is black powder coated hardware. The hardware looks like it's all metal. It's just standard conga hardware. I don't know if anybody cares about this. Tuning lugs are standard, as you saw. Next thing is, it says these are natural rawhide heads. They've got some texture to them. I've already tuned these drums pretty high, and you can see that the heads don't break. They're really thick. And these heads actually match these Discovery Series bongos. They're nearly identical in terms of color and texture, but they're just different sizes. Another thing to note is when you're buying LP, the drums, when you attach them to the stand, are rotated. So the logo on the front of the drum is facing one way, and then the logo on the other drum is facing the other way. And the logos on the heads are also facing the other way. So I don't really see what the point of this. They also do them for all the bongos as well. So yeah, but I don't really care about appearance. We really care about the sound. These are actually considered some of the most top-rated beginner-friendly models. They sound nice, but they don't feel the best, because I've played on congas that have way higher, the heads sit way higher, so your hand kind of naturally hits it better. But if you just flatten your hand out more, then you're able to hit the drums properly. The heads feel okay. The rims are curved, so it doesn't really hurt to hit the drum, and like it shouldn't anyways, but the slaps and the rim shots on these drums don't really come through that well as you may have heard on other congas. But the inside of the drum is like, it's slightly curved. On other congas that I've seen, they're more thinner, so that the rim shot, I don't know, maybe it doesn't even matter, so that the rim shot kind of feels better on this. For some reason the slap isn't coming through. The next thing we've got is 9/32-inch tension rods. So this is still part of the hardware, nothing really to talk about here. These are standard for most conga drums, and it's very handy that they do provide you with a key that you need to tighten everything on these drums. I think the larger end is for all the tuning pegs. All the tuning pegs are the same on both drums. Probably really easy to replace. And this wrench, I believe, is for, it's either just because the key comes in, it's either just because the key comes with one end like this and one end like this, or it's for these screws that are located inside the drum, which I don't know why you'd like to tighten them. I don't know. Probably I'll find. Anyways. What does it say here? Congas have protective rubber bottoms. Yes. There are little protective rubber parts right here, and the bottoms are rubber. So like I said, if you prefer playing your congas in traditional style sitting down, these will definitely be great for that. Now let's talk about the stand. So the attachment on the stand, like I said, it makes your congas appear a little bit slanted inwards. I don't find that a problem. It's probably designed specifically to make it easier to play the drums. Otherwise, this stand is kind of like a double stand. It can support both of the drums at the same time while still being quite sturdy. You have like a triangular base at the bottom. There's these lugs that adjust everything, just standard stuff. Now, this stand is really designed to play the congas standing up, and it's currently on the lowest setting. So if you want to play your congas sitting down and still keep them on the stand, that might not be the best option. You're probably gonna still have to take them off the stand, set them, play them traditionally style. But right now, this is on the lowest setting. I'm sitting down on a pretty high stool, and I mean, I can still play them, but it's still a little bit high. Guys, check this out. This beast of a stand can even support one drum on one side. And this is the heavier one. This is the bigger one too.